Hello, and welcome to the not-so-first episode of the
Me,
You,
and the Jew podcast. So, woo! Alright, so we're just going to go around and say our names, kind of introduce ourselves. So, I'm Ben, I am the Jew.
I'm Kaden, I'm the other one.
and I'm Eli, and I'm the other one.
Okay. So, for this podcast, we kind of just want to talk. I mean, there's no real subject unless it's like the topic of that episode. I know that Kate and I aren't really going to do much research on what we're talking about.
Yeah.
I'm extra, and I like doing research. So
I hate researching, so.
I hate to talk about topics that are like kind of dense and heavy without doing research.
Well, no,
Yeah.
I feel stupid, but, like, I think most of the topics that we're going to talk about are more personal opinion-based versus facts.
And also, like, I feel like the topics are just going to start out as, like, an umbrella.
Yeah.
And then, but knowing us, it's going to go off
Yeah,
real
yeah.
quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd also like to preface this that this is definitely not PG or PG-13.
Oh, no.
Oh,
no,
yeah,
no.
yeah.
This
We
is-
have no, like, sense of censoring.
Yeah.
Like, we just...
I mean, I can. I'm probably the best at that.
Okay, because you're used to that.
yeah.
I mean,
Ben and
I censor myself
Yeah.
all the time.
I mean, yeah, we aren't gonna go like, we're not gonna just be like, fuck, in every sentence, but like, you know, I'm just gonna
It's gonna
casually,
Yeah, it's gonna slip out.
You know,
I'll be like, fucking,
Yeah, no, it's only when I get, like, with you guys that all of a sudden I start swearing. Like, I was on
Yeah.
the phone with you, and I was in my house, and I almost slipped. And, like, because I don't swear in my house. So I'm like, I think I almost said fuck in my room, and my mom was, like, in her room, which is right next to mine.
Okay,
And I was like, and I caught myself real quick.
before we go into the other stuff, I just have a question.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember the first time you ever swore?
No. But I think I was, like, 13.
Oh my gosh. Okay, like, actually
Of course you
swore,
remember.
or, like, I was a child? Like, did I mean it, or did
The
I...
first time you swore and meant it.
I think I was 13, but I don't remember the context.
I do remember the
What
first...
do you consider a swear?
Okay,
Well, no, in my house...
Did you say, like,
Well-
hell?
No, in my house, like, crap is your first step, and then everything, it goes off from there.
okay.
Like, my sister just got the, you could say, crap card a little while ago.
Ooh,
Yeah.
she got the crack pass.
Yeah. Okay. No, but, like, literally after that, once you hit a certain age, they want you to say fuck. But I never did, and now I feel weird, because then they, like, kind of make fun of me when I do it. I've slipped up a few times, and then they tell everybody in the house.
They're
It's like, can you stop? I'm just trying to live my life. Like, I said, like, something about, like, I was pissed, and I was talking about something, and they're like, I can't believe that you said that after I finished my rant. They're like, we're happy that you can, like, talk and say whatever you want. But it's like, well, now you're going to tell everybody, and then you're going to laugh. It's mean. But, yeah, no, it's probably after I got the crap card. It's, like, the first time
Okay.
that I meant it and
Well,
said it.
I remember the first time as a kid that I swore was, have you guys ever seen the first Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movie?
Aren't we supposed to be doing the...
Yeah, I know, but
Artichoke.
I asked this question.
We
I
have,
know-
like, an
I know,
outline,
but,
and we've,
like-
we've
Yeah.
been doing this for, like,
Don't worry
5
about
minutes,
this.
and we're already...
No, it's not even 4. Don't worry about it. We're
Alright.
good.
Alright.
This really shows how off the rails this podcast. You know what? I'll save it for later. Let's just... Alright, let's
Oh,
just
if
go
you
over the
hear, like,
outline.
weird noises, that's my dog.
Yeah. Okay. So, so we talked about how we're just gonna talk about whatever. Our upload schedule, we're planning on uploading sometime on Friday. I mean, I don't really know. I don't think there's gonna be any specific time, so
Yeah.
don't be like, oh, what the fuck? Because I don't know when I'm gonna finish editing it or
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
It's...
Yeah.
I like Friday is a good date to aim for, but I don't
Yeah.
think a time matters that
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
I mean, especially because we're just starting. I don't think
Yeah.
anybody's going to be like,
Yeah.
hello,
TikTok, motherfuckers.
it's time.
Excuse me.
It's podcast time.
Yes, exactly. So I also want to say that we're gonna be recording 3 at a time, roughly.
Yeah.
So like, if you give feedback in any sort of the sense, I mean,
It's not going to be fixed for another, like, 3 episodes.
yeah, exactly. So don't. I mean, please give feedback because
Yes.
Yes, we will fix things.
Yeah.
If there's, like, a glaring issue, like, we will fix
Yeah.
it. But it will take a few episodes
Yeah.
for us to Do it.
Okay, so next up is that. So we recorded this episode already. We
Yes.
actually recorded 2 episodes. So the episode that you'll hear after is technically from the past.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was editing it, and Audacity decided to crash, and it somehow removed all of the audio from both the original and the temp files. So that's just great. So
Woo!
yeah. So here we are. What is it? 2 days later?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's Tuesday and we did it on Sunday.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this is take 2.
Yeah. So hopefully this one is better. I mean, I don't really remember much of what we talked about in the first one.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I just hope that we can connect it. Like, I know that we wrote down stuff to try to bridge them, but I hope that we don't, like, not mention something that was obviously referenced.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I feel like there's going to be a few things in the second episode that were referenced to the original first episode.
Yeah.
So, like, sorry if
We're
it doesn't make sense.
trying to
Yeah.
piece it together.
Yeah, we're doing our best.
Yeah.
This is our first time doing this.
Yeah.
In editing, if I see a part, I'll probably, like, mention it in the third episode. Be like, oh, this is context for this thing. Okay, so a few things just in general. I think that we went over. If we're talking shit about someone,
Okay,
yes.
all right.
we're gonna.
No, wait. I'd like to say
the
something.
dog is back. All right.
No, this is kind of like a separate topic. It has nothing to do with what we're doing right now.
Okay.
But I had looked up my name, and I had no idea what was going to come up. I am, like, the only one. So,
The only Caden
yes, with my last name
in the world.
that I could find. Like, it was literally, like, my YouTube came up, my Google Plus came up, and then stuff from the school comes up. Like, it's literally like, hey, look at this article from the newspaper because I was in National Honor Society. Or, like, and it says my name in it. And I'm like, what is going on? And then I'm like, let me just look at images. There's one picture of me, which is why I changed all of my pictures. Because it's a picture of me, and the link goes to a Tumblr thing. Because it's on a site, it's not Tumblr, but it, like, or Instagram. It's an Instagram thing, and it converts it into another, like, platform so that you can view it without having an account. But you can look at everybody else's account, and you can look at who's following who, and, like, it doesn't really matter if you're privated or not. And I'm like, what is happening? So I, like, changed everything.
Is that why your Instagram picture changed?
Yeah, I was like, I don't know what to
Oh.
do, so I put that one because I'm hoping maybe that either that picture will get swapped or it'll add another picture and then I'll actually pick a picture that I like and then I'll unfollow them. I'm hoping.
Okay, so dog came in and we got
Yeah.
sidetracked. So if you hear a little cut there, now you know why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So next thing we're gonna do, let me adjust myself. All right. So
Are-
next thing.
are we,
gonna
like-
do-
No, never mind.
What?
Continue. Sorry.
Well, no, what?
Well,
What?
are we gonna, like, be like, this is
Yeah.
how we describe
yeah,
it?
yeah,
All right.
yeah. Yeah. So to introduce ourselves a bit more, we're gonna do a thing where we pick one of the three of us. The other people are gonna describe us, and then the actual person's gonna describe themselves or like throw in more stuff about them.
Yep.
So I guess we can go in the same order.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'll go first.
Yes.
So describe
So,
me.
We're describing Benjamin.
Yes.
Jew.
Yes.
That was the first one I said.
Yeah.
The first time.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yes.
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 You look like Jesus.
But, like,
We Jesus is how I would describe him.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
we
yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, we Jesus.
Half gay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anime video games.
Yeah.
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 Both of those two things, like separate and then
Together.
together.
Yes.
Yeah.
But not a weeb. Like, not.
Yeah.
I don't feel that you're, like, there yet.
I'm not like walking into places being like kawaii desu.
Yeah, you're not a weeaboo.
Yeah.
But like if you heard some of the stuff I listen to, you'd probably consider that. But like I listen to jams. What can I say?
Sick beats.
Anything else you guys want to say before I describe myself? What do you have to say for yourselves?
I say you're also a good writer.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm an aspiring
It's like, I want to say no filter, but not... Like, you like, could just talk about anything. Like,
Yeah.
you just kind of say what's on your mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I mean, unless I like really need
Yeah.
to.
Yeah, unless it's like...
That's why I didn't want to say no filter, because there are times when you definitely put it on, but like when you're comfortable, it feels like you just kind of just say whatever you want.
Yeah, it's like I'm puking out the words.
Yeah.
So if I were to describe myself loud,
we missed that.
Yeah.
I have a very loud voice.
Missed that the first time too.
I can literally see on like the program, I'm sitting farther away from the mic, but sometimes when I'm talking, I'm louder than Eli and Caden. Another thing, I'm very kind of like all over the place. So like if I talk about something, sometimes I forget it. Actually, not sometimes. I'd say like 70% of the stuff I say.
Big mood.
I totally just forget. People, that's why like, I'll be like, quote me, because like, I'll be like, wow, did I really say that?
Suck this kosher dick. Suck this kosher dick.
Yeah, I said that once to some of my college friends, and I guess a bunch of them say that.
It's a meme now.
Yeah, I'll embrace the meme.
A meme boy. Oh, I also forgot to mention memes.
Oh yeah, memes is a big part.
Yeah.
My phone gallery is almost at 21,000 because I stock up my memes.
Like, you can never win in a meme war against him.
No.
Yeah,
I tried. I failed.
Failed
really bad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was so glad I was in work and didn't see it.
Okay, I don't think we should describe this meme the first episode.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Maybe we should just cut that part out.
No.
You're just gonna leave it in?
Leave it in.
No.
This is
Dude, that would make me angry.
Organic content.
No, well, if somebody is like, the thing was really funny, and then it's like, you don't want to know about it. Like, that
okay, but they don't want to know about it.
I would want to know about it.
Okay, you know what? Do you want me to describe it? Do you want me to describe it?
No, I
listeners?
don't. I'm just saying that, like, it would make me angry. At least, can you give, like, an area of, like, not like that.
There is, I'd say it's more like, you see it and you're like, whoa! And it's like, oh, I wish I hadn't seen that.
See, I would say it's like low-key a nude, but it's funny.
Okay, yes, exactly. There you go. Okay, yeah. I'd also like to reference, I'm the one who sent it, but I am not the one who took it. I did not send my nudes to Caden.
I mean, that would be pretty bad because I laughed. But it was like, the meme was like technically the censor. So like it wasn't that bad.
Like, you know how like they censor just the nips sometimes?
Yeah, it's kind of like that, but like a little lower down in meme version.
Yeah. Okay, so who are we describing next? Who wants to go?
I think I was last. Or
was I second? I think you were second.
You were second.
All right, let's describe Caden.
So I'll say the same thing as I did the last time. If I think of the word gay, I just think of Caden.
Yeah.
Thank
Caden is the king of the gays.
That's not true, but thank you.
The gay king.
Prince of the gays. Is that more?
I don't know. I don't think
so. Because like I think like in our town, drag queen is the queen of the gays.
Well, I mean,
so I don't know if you'd be the prince or the king.
We should probably mention that we give people code names.
Oh yeah, we give people code names.
Yeah, because we don't want to.
Yeah, we don't want to expose people.
Yeah.
Well, like, if you're talking about like him being like the king, he's just kind of like, if you think of like a quote unquote stereotypical, not like mean stereotypical, but just like an average gay person.
He's in it. Like he's in.
Yeah.
He's stereotypical, but it's not a bad.
Yeah. I'm not really in the culture as much as I would assume the king would be. Like, I don't feel like I deserve...
But you're very... How do I describe? You're not stereotypical, and you're not... Like you said, you're not in the culture.
You're in some weird gray area.
Yeah, you are. Where, like, you're just, like, you're so gay.
You're so fucking gay, dude.
Well, so is Ben.
Yeah. We all are pretty freaking gay.
I would say that you probably take the cake.
Yeah.
Not me.
Yeah.
But, like, if you saw a gay post, I understand if you're like, I gotta send that. Like, I get it if I'm the first person you think of.
Yes.
I understand that. But I think, like, levels-wise, I think I'm one of the lower ones.
I'd say it would be me 3, you 2, Eli 1.
Yeah. Okay.
I forgot to mention, you can cut this out if you want, but we're taking my lesbian work mom to Pride.
Oh.
She's never been to Pride, and she doesn't want to drive in Boston, so...
Whoa. Are you going to Pride?
Are we not going to Pride?
This is the first time I've heard of
I
it.
feel like okay.
We
This is a
talked about
different
going-
conversation.
We've talked about going to Pride, but we never did. I didn't know that
I
we were
think
doing
this year we need to like plan
I
it.
thought we were road tripping this summer.
Well, we can road trip, but we can also like take like a
Dude,
day to
do
go
the
to
gay
Pride.
stuff, go around the country, you know.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
Like Pride, we can just like get a big like caravan of people. And,
You
like,
wanna go to
down
Pride?
Boston. You want to go to Pride?
Sure.
Man? Yes.
Dude,
I think so. We're taking.
Llama and other friends.
It's in June.
Okay, are we all gonna try and fit in like Llama's car?
dude,
Llama.
you're gonna hate us. I can't.
We can start
Have
saying Llama.
I'm the only one comfortable driving in
Wait,
Boston.
have we ever all hung out with
Llama.
just us? Because I think we
No.
would
Prom?
literally drive her insane.
Yeah. We
Okay.
Would. But
Like
we,
in a car.
We had a sleepover with.
Yeah, but there were multiple people
Yeah.
there. We're
Yeah.
kind of like balanced out. I could not imagine how angry. Because I already make her angry by myself. And then when Ben's there, it just heightens the stuff that I know she doesn't like.
Llama. If you hear this, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I
Oh, hi,
annoyed
Kiki.
you. Hello. Hello, Kiki.
Okay. Let's continue describing Kaden.
Okay.
Wait,
I'd
are we
say-
gonna wait
did.
for the doggy, or are we gonna?
Alright, I'm gonna cut this out. I'm just gonna pet Kiki for a minute.
All right. Anyway, let's continue describing Kaden.
Yeah, so, I'd say you're also very quiet.
Quiet. I'd say loving.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You put up with a lot of bullshit.
Yeah.
You don't take sides.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're very impartial.
Neutral, in fact.
Very neutral.
Thank
You're
you.
just neutral, and you are neutral.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Also, like,
Short.
yeah, short.
Yeah.
Not the shortest guy in our grade, though.
Yeah, but
That
I
goes
was
to-
like second.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah,
But you
I was
weren't.
very
You
close.
weren't the shortest.
Yeah, but I don't know.
You might say you weren't the shortest tool in the shed.
Somebody.
Get the fuck out. Absolutely not. I don't like it. Think of another joke. Give me another one. Another short joke. Come on.
Okay, fine. I can't. I didn't notice you for years because I couldn't see you.
It's still bad.
I know. Well, you put me on the spot.
I thought you'd have better jokes.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm not loaded with my joke gun today.
Not bad. Not bad.
Hey,
I understand.
I'd also say you're very studious.
Okay. Thank you.
You get shit done.
Yeah.
And I'll also say something. You're very good at building off of people because we have some sort of chemistry when we make stuff.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
We do too, but it's not as
I don't
intense.
know. It's
Like,
really weird.
You
With-
two, like, it just, like, happens.
Yeah.
Like, with me and Kaden, it's like, we
We-
sit down and
yeah.
we're like, all right, what's the gayest thing we can make?
Yeah, no.
Like, we made a story with an island full of gay men.
That is amazing. You
Yeah,
guys-
that was a
I
good
have
one.
the Google
Yeah,
Doc.
we should tell you about that later.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
It was genius.
But no, I've never had somebody where like I could just be sitting down
Mm-hmm.
and you will say something and then it'll just spiral,
Yeah.
and we've created this whole universe
Yes.
about whatever.
It was just one joke, and it's just like hours of work put
Yeah,
into it.
yeah, and it's
pretty,
fun.
It's pretty fucking incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was over the course of senior year.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
came up with like our own like lore, which went so deep over one thing, and it just spiraled.
And then we kind of like made other stuff.
yeah,
Ugh. Yeah, but senior year was good. Senior year was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We talked a little bit about that in the high school episode.
Yeah,
yeah.
so
we're gonna. I think we're gonna bring that up a little bit later to
Okay.
tie in
yeah.
all the stuff.
Okay.
Okay,
Alright.
so
Are we done
next
describing
wait.
Kaden?
yeah.
So how do you describe yourself?
Yeah.
I think the only thing is that I'm always nervous. Like I'm definitely
yeah.
the worrier. I seem like I can do all the things, like especially for school, because I'm worried all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
If
constantly stressed.
I'd say an example of this was when we got the microphone.
Oh
Yeah.
So there was someone at the register we didn't want to see there.
Yeah, we went
And-
to high school with him.
So Eli
So
and Caden didn't
we
work.
saw him,
Yeah.
and like the two of us, me and Kaden, we just like turned around and walked away.
Yeah.
And left Ben to
Yeah.
buy it.
Yeah, they gave me the
He
money.
totally saw us.
Okay, well, let me explain. Let me explain how bad it got. So I go up, and he's gone by the time I'm there. So I just buy it, and they're like, "Do you want a warranty?" And I'm like, we didn't talk about this shit. So no, fuck it." And so we're walking around. Caden's holding it, And he's stressing out, being like, oh, am I going to drop it?
Yeah, no, I was really afraid. Like, I get warranties on all of my stuff, and I felt like such an idiot because I didn't bring it up, and that's important to me. And I just completely spaced it.
Yeah, so we went back and asked for a warranty. But, so we're like, oh, maybe he's gone now. And no, he comes up to the register to the left. And so it seemed like he didn't notice us at first. But then the lady's like, all right, what's your name? And I was like, Ben, blah, blah, blah. And then she was like, okay, what's your email? Now, if you didn't already hear my name, my email that I used was my full name. So I had to spell it out loud. And this woman would just not get it. So we were staying there longer, like, just like, please, can we just leave? It was to the point where she messed up the email, and I was like, okay, that's good.
Yeah.
I mean, they have my phone number. Well, I don't care.
Yeah.
So.
It was horrible.
Yeah,
that was a pretty bad experience.
I was, like, hiding behind you.
Yeah,
because I'm a little shorter than you are. Mm-hmm. So I put your head right where he was so that, like, I could duck.
Yeah.
Behind, because I did not want...
Kiki, can
you stay in one spot?
Here, come up.
Here, move the pillows.
I'm leaving this in.
Yeah.
This is staying in.
I love my dog, but she has zero chill. She's old. Now
Kiki, stop sniffing my ear.
I'm holding you back. Okay, let's continue.
And there she goes.
Okay.
Kiki, go away.
Sit. Can you sit?
Sit.
No, she's gonna sniff your beard.
Okay. If this lasts any longer, I'm cutting this out. Alright.
Alright.
Now
We're good.
Alright.
We're good. We're not cutting it out.
Describe me.
Okay. A word that you used that I think describes you perfectly is bubbly.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's like my number one. Low key depressed or middle high. Yeah, somewhere in there. Depends on like how much you talk about yourself.
That just sounds like the average teenager though.
No.
Like low key depressed.
I wanted to say low key at first, but then I thought about it, and it really depends on the time.
Yeah. Okay. Like right now. It depends
on also how much you want to give out information.
Right now it's high key depressed.
Yeah, see?
Like we were talking in the car today about how I just like don't give a shit right now, and I have like three late assignments.
But I feel like that's like a main part where it's like I feel like most teenagers it ranges from being like it's just underlying to like this is kind of an issue. I feel like you always are sitting at that it's an issue.
Yeah,
part.
It's been consistently an issue since middle school.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I feel like if it's part of like your life for like a really long time, it kind of like starts blending in with your personality a bit where it becomes like part of you, I'd say. Mm-hmm. Like with me, I put up a front where I'm like very like, I don't know, cocky.
Yeah.
Kind of. Yeah. You know? I just come off as like I don't really care what people think, but I mean like obviously I do. I mean like I'll say stuff and I'll be like shit, I shouldn't have said that, but then I'll forget about it later cuz I mean fuck it. But like if I'm going to get sad, I usually keep it to myself cuz I don't want to bother any other people with that kind of shit.
I don't, because if I keep it in, then I just get worse and worse and worse. I need to talk about it. I need to like write about it. I need to journal about it. If it's all kept in my head, then I just get so much worse.
I just feel like that's like a thing that is brought up very frequently, and I think that it's a part of you. Mm-hmm. So I think that's why I mentioned it, that, you know, it is a big part of who you are.
Yeah.
Where it's like you have that bubbly side, but then you also have this other side. Mm-hmm. And I think that makes you you.
I remember, like, a thing that I can, like, explain that I can relate that to is, like, I really do, like, care about my friends a lot, but obviously I give off a sense that I just don't care about everything, so I remember I, like, opened up to someone and they were like, whoa, other side of Ben, and I was like, okay, what's up? It's just weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, more.
You could just talk about stuff.
Yeah.
Like you have, like I feel like I have a base knowledge in certain things. If I feel like when we talk, you have a base knowledge in most things. Like I'm the opposite. Like I might understand something pretty well, But if you bring up a certain topic, I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
I mean, if it comes to history.
Yeah, especially like history,
yeah.
film, representation, like a lot of like that side.
I had a whole conversation with my coworkers yesterday about LGBT film. They were like, our LGBT representation, specifically in TV shows, and they were like trying to fight me on it. And I was like, you don't understand. I literally wrote a research paper about this.
Yeah, no, I don't do as much research. I don't have as much knowledge in certain areas.
Maybe you need to install multiple bookcases in your garage.
Here in my garage.
Fill it with knowledge.
Knowledge.
When I build a tiny house, it's going to be a library tiny house.
Anyway.
Yeah, keep going.
Anything else? I feel like I'm being judged, but it's like not a bad thing.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I said the first time that I might be missing. I think that's pretty good.
What would you like to describe yourself as?
Oh, we missed Harry Potter.
Yeah,
we missed that one
I
the
was
first
just
time.
going to say Harry Potter. That's
Got
a
it the
big
second
part of my
time.
Nice.
personality.
That was a bad high five. Look at my elbow.
You come to me.
Look at my elbow.
You come to me. That was still bad. You did it by
Okay,
yourself. That was good. That was good.
It's because I was using my weak hand first. I pointed to my head. No one's able to hear that. All right. Anything else you want to add to yourself?
I don't think so. You guys covered it.
Okay.
Gucci get.
All right. Let's look at this.
Oh my gosh. All right.
Okay, so.
Okay.
Do you want to talk about like how we?
How we know each other?
And,
Yeah,
like, why we're getting
Okay.
I was just gonna say. So, we all know each other from high school.
which we
Yeah,
kind of
well, we all-
lightly mentioned.
We've all like been in school together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we started becoming friends in high school. We didn't start
Well, yeah,
becoming friends till after high school.
Yeah, till like very, very recently.
Yeah.
And then you and I have been friends for like since like advisory-ish.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you guys don't know what we're talking about, if I say advisory, it's because
It's like homeroom.
Yeah, it's like
yeah,
homeroom.
in the middle of the day.
Yeah. So the
I
way
hate
our
my advisors so fucking much.
So the way that advisory works is we have 4 classes. Well, we had because we graduated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is how we know each other.
Well,
yeah.
we would have like 6 to 7, sometimes 8 classes. But on Mondays it would be like a skinny Monday, so we'd have all our classes.
Yeah.
They'd be short.
They'd be 45
Yeah.
minutes, and then we'd have day 1 and day 2, and it'd be split up. So each class was an hour and a half, and then we'd have like a 10 or 20-minute advisory
In between the first 2
Yeah.
and second 2.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's pretty much how that worked.
And it was the same people
for
all
4
throughout,
years.
unless like something happened with your teacher.
Yeah, because
whatever.
my advisory, we started out in one of the Spanish rooms because we had our advisor was a Spanish teacher.
Mm-hmm.
He had a crush on her. But then we like moved down to the art room, and like one of the paras became our advisor.
Yeah.
Wait. Freshman year you're talking about?
Yep.
Miss
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought so. I was like, okay.
She was also into Harry Potter.
All right. No more. Okay.
No more Spanish teacher talk. I will say Kate and I got much closer in study though.
Yeah.
When we started like making up shit.
Yeah.
You want to talk about how me and you?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, we've been friends since 4th grade, but Kaden doesn't remember.
I'm sorry.
I remember thinking you were so cool.
Okay,
You were
we
the
have talked about
coolest.
this so many times. I don't remember. It's almost like in my
All
memory,
you
just
remember.
appeared. That's how like I don't remember even knowing of you before we were friends. Like all of a sudden my brain clicked and then you were my friend. Like that was it. I have nothing before that. But I know there was a
I
big
think that's
chunk
a good
before
thing.
that. I don't know.
When do you remember us being friends? Was it 7th grade when we started becoming friends with
Llama. Llama.
It clicks first and then you were after.
Llama.
Because I remember us being consistently like friendly. We definitely became better friends when
Llama.
we got involved.
Yeah.
But
See, like in your mind, it's we're connected and then
Llama.
was in my mind.
Yeah.
Llama.
And I are connected and then you're in.
yeah.
That's the main
Yeah.
difference between the way we remember it,
Yeah.
which we have talked about
So many
times.
But yeah, so we've been best friends for a long time.
Yeah, quite a while.
Because even like from like 7th grade, that's still a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Do you guys want to talk about how we kind of formed this podcast? I guess. Okay, so they were. So I was hanging out with Eli, and she brought up how they were going to make a podcast, and I brought up how I always wanted to make a podcast. So I just kind of like pushed it way forward,
Yeah,
to 100%, and I guess here we are.
Yeah, but that's a good thing because if it was just me and Caden, we'd never
it wouldn't
do
have happened.
it. It wouldn't have
It
happened.
wouldn't have happened.
I mean, yeah. Plus, you guys don't have to do any of like the editing work.
Well, I don't think that would have been the issue. It's just that we don't. It seems like we have stuff planned or like very lightly planned.
Yeah.
And then it's like
we always talk about doing stuff, but we never do it.
Yeah, like even the idea of doing a podcast was very like off the cuff. Like there wasn't really anything that was like something had happened. Like we had been like, oh my gosh, we love podcasts, and then a long time
I love
had passed.
podcasts.
Well,
But it wasn't. It was very quick. That was like we should do this.
We were watching like Planet Earth 2.
I think you had just like said it, and it was like,
wait, no, were we watching Extraordinary Homes?
I have no idea.
We were watching one of those too, and then I was like, yo.
Yeah, you were just like, we should do this, and I was like, all right. That was basically it.
Yeah.
And
then I talked to Ben about it.
But now it's like morphing into something a bit different because we were gonna do like more facts.
Yeah, we were
not
going to
just
do
like
more research based.
talking.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of podcasts like Super Mega Cast where they just kind of talk because I don't know, like I like watching a lot of YouTube, but I'll like play games and want to watch YouTube at the same time, so I'll just wind up listening to them talking, which then got me into podcasts, which is just more convenient.
Yeah.
And that's always been the kind of podcast I wanted to make.
The podcasts I listen to are very nerdy, and they're mostly like research, like history, research based. I do listen to Harry Potter and the Sacred Text.
Yeah, no, I don't
analyzing
dabble.
Harry Potter through like it's a Bible or Torah.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Podcasts are like weird for me because I like the visuals and I normally don't like to listen to stuff in the background unless like certain things come up. But most of the time, like I'm watching it to watch it. I'm not.
Well, yeah.
Watching it just to kind of have something in the background.
I was on a Game Grumps fix for a long time, and I watched every single episode with Dan, to the point where like I stopped playing games entirely to just only watch Game Grumps, and that's when I was like,
wait, why don't I just do both?
And then
I can't.
Well,
I'm very invested when I watch videos.
Well, the issue with like that kind of stuff, like especially with like gaming videos, is that they'll talk about what's happening in the game, and I'll be like, "Fuck, I missed it. I have to rewind it." And then again,
Yeah, that's why I don't like watching YouTube when I'm like
doing stuff.
Yeah, that's why I like listening to podcasts.
Yeah.
Like when I'm like de-stressing and like coloring. Like, I just listen to podcasts. I just, like, try watching Netflix because I know, like, I need to get through a lot of Netflix shows, but it's just, I can't, I need to be doing something else, but, like, if I'm doing something else, I can't focus on, like, what's happening, so I miss a lot.
Okay, I don't know if I should bring this up now or later, but I think I found, like, my calling. You know how people are like, I'm a good drawer, or like, I'm a good writer, or I can snowboard real good. I think I figured it out.
What is it? I'm curious.
I can focus on one thing for hours and feel nothing.
I'm sorry, but there is not a college degree for that.
I know. Do you know how stupid it feels? And if that's my superpower, what am I going to do with that? Do you know what that means, though? I can worry for hours, and it won't stop. I can't snap myself out of it. It's horrible. Like, I'm talking 6 hours of just the same thing. Like, when I have an essay to write, and I'm about to post it, oh no, that whole day is ruined because I'm just like, I messed this up, the spelling isn't right, I probably missed something, reread it again, fix that, reread it again.
You reread it 50 times?
Yes, because my brain doesn't stop, but it can be used for a good thing. That's why I can work on stuff for hours, especially like because I do like to paint. I could paint for, normally it's at least 4 hours, and I feel nothing.
I can't imagine. My brain is just all over the place. Like when I'm like de-stressing, so like I'll like have my coloring book, and I'll be listening to a podcast, and then I have like my writing notebook next to me. So if I have like, there's like 3 different things going on because I'm like coloring and I'm listening to the podcast, but I'm also thinking about like generating story ideas. So like when I have an idea, I go to my notebook and I write it down, and then I go back to coloring, and then sometimes I like completely disregard the coloring and then start writing, and then I go back to the color. There's so much happening in my brain all the time. Like I cannot focus on one thing.
Do you know? I don't think I've ever told you this before, but it's kind of like one of my slight pet peeves that you do.
Oh God!
When we are watching a movie or
Wait,
is it that I talk?
Wait.
No,
is
not that you talk.
Is this? We should introduce this as the hottest of hot
Is this
takes.
the hottest of hot takes?
It's not that juicy.
Okay.
But it's when you look at your phone. Like, you look at your phone
yes. Okay,
constantly. But it's for, like, 2 seconds. It's like double tap. I know you're not looking at the time. You're double tapping, and then it goes off. And then you go back on, and then it goes off. And I'm like, please. And then you'll scroll through Tumblr for, like, 2 seconds, and then turn it back off. And then 2 seconds later, it's back on. I'm like, just, if you're going to scroll. If you're not going to scroll, don't do it. Like, I'm trying to watch the movie. And because you sit so close to me, I'm naturally drawn to your hand because you're doing something, and I'm like looking at your screen.
I'm so sorry.
You're just like unlocking it, locking it, unlocking it, locking it. I'm like, just sit and watch the movie.
I can't. I'm watching it and I'm like taking it in, but I need something else. Like I am a fidgeter. I can't focus on one thing.
I know that. I'm saying that's why I've never mentioned it.
Yeah.
Because like I know that you can't help it. But normally the talking doesn't bother me because I've already seen it. Like I don't.
We watch nature documentaries together mostly.
It's just when like I'm like watching this and all of a sudden I see a screen light up and like the bottom, like I could just see your screen, and I'm like, please. This is the 7th time since we started it, and it's only like 5 minutes in. Like I can't do it.
I'm so sorry.
But no, that's my issue is that I can watch something for a very long period of time. Like I know some people do like movie days where they go to the movies and then they just kind of piggyback movies. I could definitely do that. I could spend a whole day just watching different movies.
It's so hard for me to sit. Like, I like going to the movies, but it's so hard for me to sit for, like, over 2 hours without looking at my phone or, like, talking or, like, doing anything. I'm just focusing on that movie. No. Like, that, it is, I can do it, but it's so hard.
Well, I've had ADHD, like, my whole life, so I can really relate to that. So... like, just doing something for a long time, I'll, like, dart my eyes around a lot, or I'll just be like, Or, like, if you see me, I'll be, like, moving my knee.
Well, no, like, I have fidget stuff for my hands, but, like, mentally, I'm on it.
Yeah.
I'm not all over the place. I might check my phone for the time, but I normally don't scroll or go through any social media unless it's, like, a commercial. Or if I'm not feeling it, I know because I'm on my phone and I'm like, I can't watch this. I'll save it for later when I'm actually interested. And then I jump to something else and then I'll do that or watch that. Yeah. But when I paint, especially when I paint, because most times it's 6 hours of straight painting.
You should show me some of your paintings. I've never seen them.
They're not that great. But it takes me forever.
Okay, well, you should show me at some point.
You always undermine yourself. You're fantastic.
I mean...
you're very talented. And you're wonderful.
I mean, hey, to be fair, I didn't think my writing was good until everyone was like, "Oh my God, your writing's good," and I was like, okay.
I mean,
I guess
my Instagram has some of my like realistic stuff, but it's drawing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool.
My paintings are very different than that. So I see like I don't know. I perceive art weird where I see very realistic things and I think that that's good, and not that abstract stuff isn't good. But when I do it, I feel that like a child could have done this versus a realistic piece of art that I did. So it's not like I view everybody else's, I view mine weird.
I would like to remind you of a painting that is worth like billions of dollars and it's just the colors blue, red, and yellow. A kid could have done that.
I don't know, I feel that...
But the thing is, a kid didn't do it.
Exactly. Well, no.
It's all how you perceive it.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's like the way that you make something, it's going to have an audience for it, like no matter what. Like, everything appeals to someone, but I think it's like...
Kiki. The jingling is her collar. Sorry.
I think...
anytime you hear a noise, it's probably the dog.
Yeah.
Well,
you want to come up?
We'll hopefully find a better spot to record at some point.
Yeah, we're currently recording in my bedroom,
Yeah.
At like, it's almost 1 o'clock.
Yeah, it's almost 1.
Hello, Kiki. Okay.
Just don't hit the mic with your tail.
Okay, Kiki, come over here. Thank you.
But,
Well, yeah, what I was saying about art was, like, however the creator wants it to be is probably, like, how you should convey it. So, like, if it looks weird, I mean, you made it look weird. If it looks like a child made it, I mean, anyone can make something.
yeah, no, I don't know. It's just the way I look at my own stuff. That's how I view it.
Yeah.
Where the stuff that I enjoy making, I could see, like, in a kid's bedroom. Like, that style. It's not, like, something that I could see in, like, an adult apart. Do you know what I mean, though?
Well,
like, I get those feelings.
I could compare that to, like, writing. Like, a writing piece is not going to be better if I use, like, extremely advanced words. If I'm still conveying my point with simpler words, it's still going to be like, wow, this is great.
Yeah.
So if you're making something and it's exactly how you want to make it, then I think you should praise it.
It's also because it's not a style that I think I would like. I like to do it, but I don't think I wouldn't look at it and be like, that's impressive. I'd be like, oh, that's cool, and then I move on.
Yeah.
Versus like realistic stuff like takes my breath away. And I wish I could do that, but I'm not at that level with that style. But I can do a different style, I think a bit better, but I don't like the style as much. Like, I wish I could sit down and draw a skyline and make it look really realistic and nice, but I can't. I've tried to do stuff similar to that. It doesn't work. I have a very hard time doing it, but that's the style that I like. So what I do now is more like cartoon, but it's very like trying to get the lines straight is like the main part, or curved, but it has to be equal because I cut pieces up. So that takes me a long time, and I like that it makes me angry. I think it's fun. Yeah. It's a challenge because I'm working on smaller canvases trying to get lines to be perfect. And when they're not perfect, I freak out. So that's why it takes me so long. Yeah. So it's not like it looks great, but trying to do it makes me so angry, but I love it.
Do you like the end product?
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's like when I finish it, I'm like, oh my gosh, thank goodness. And then it's like, I have the feeling where it's like, I never want to do that again. And then I go and do it again. Because I enjoy it.
Well, that's kind of like, I have an issue where I like to play like the hardest games I can find.
Yeah.
So I'll get pissed at them and I'll be like, yes!
Mm-hmm.
Yes!
The reward is amazing.
Yeah, like I'll put in like hours and hours of frustration. Then when I do it, I'm like, thank God. Yeah. Seth and I have a different reaction to stuff like that. When he does something, he's always like, oh, it's over. But I'm like, yeah! So,
I think
like,
it depends on what it is.
Well, I'm just saying, like, in the sense of, like, doing something that's difficult.
Yeah, but I feel both of those, where I do get, like, kind of sad because, you know, I had fun making it or doing it. But then, at the same time, especially if it's painting, it's like, get it. I don't want to look at it anymore. Take it. Yeah. Like, I'm, like, low-key angry every time I finish. Because I'm like, this piece of shit. Take it.
Take this paint!
Yeah, no, it makes me so angry.
You just, like, dump the whole bucket on it.
Yeah, no, because, like, I made one for my sister. And I put so much work into that. And her reaction was not the one I was expecting.
What, was she just like, oh, okay, cool?
Yeah. And I was like... I spent, I want to say that one, I didn't take a break. It was every time that I had, you know, a few hours, because I can't work on it for like 30 minutes because I freak out. So anytime that I had an extensive amount of time, I want to say it took me about like 2 weeks, and I maybe spent like 3-4 days, 6 hours. Almost every time. 4 to 6 hours on that. And it wasn't, like, she didn't ask for it. I just did it. And then I was like, this is going to be pretty good. Because she gets excited when we come home and give her candy. Let alone, like, I'm
Wait,
made this for her. She's 9.
Okay.
Yeah,
Question mark?
She's 10 years younger than us, right?
Yeah, she's 10 years.
Yeah, so she's 9.
Yeah, we're all 19. I don't know
Yeah.
if we said that.
No, I don't think we mentioned
We're,
that.
I'm only
again,
19, but my mind is older.
we're freshly
Please shoot me.
freshly out of high school.
Yeah, we're fresh grads.
Well, not like fresh anymore.
No,
I mean, but
we
because-
graduated in June.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
still kind of fresh.
High
We're-
school still has an impact on
Yeah.
us.
we are level 1 adults.
Yeah,
I would
say I'm
honestly-
0.5.
I'm level 0.
Yeah, no, you're more adult than I am.
Okay, yeah, that is
know.
true, but I feel
I don't
like
even
a
know.
mess.
No.
What level am I?
I don't know. Are we talking mentally or like what are we talking about?
Mentally, I wouldn't even know.
I think like with your experience, I would say you're above the majority.
Yeah,
Okay.
Because of
especially for our age.
yeah. Yeah, I would say that you're pretty
Pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
welcome. I am the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah.
Haven't
Because you
Stuck
haven't
my
done
foot up.
shit.
that's what it feels like. But then again, there are certain things and I get rewards for not doing it. So
Well, I look back at like my whole. When I look back at my life, I feel like I'm looking more towards like end of middle school, high school, because like before then I feel like I wouldn't have really like had like the appropriate reaction to stuff. I wouldn't like having the experiences I've had. So like if I look back at that, sometimes I'm like, man, I didn't do shit. But then I look back at like the intricate stuff that I've done, and I've been like, wow, that was a lot of stuff that happened.
Yeah.
Like I said, I forget me saying stuff. I forget doing things.
Yeah, me too. I have like no. I'm gonna be honest. I have no memory. I have like vague memories, but nothing like concrete until like middle of sophomore year of high school.
Well, there's like stuff that.
Because I've repressed a lot of shit.
I remember a bit of freshman year.
Well, I'm not even saying like bad stuff, like good stuff. I mean, like sometimes it'll bubble back up. That one time that I dabbed on the local news.
Oh
yeah.
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 I remember that.
Yeah.
It was
That's
like
good.
it was a Star Wars premiere, and I saw the cameraman, and I was like, I have to take my chance. So I just spent like 5 straight minutes just like dabbing over and over again, and they picked the worst one. It was just me kind of like barely dabbing. It was just me talking to my friend Seth, and I turned to the camera, and I'm just like, oh. And it's like,
A shallow dab.
yeah, it was shallow dab.
Never heard anybody describe it like that, but okay.
That's like an insult. Your dabs are fucking shallow, dude.
You have to deep dab, bro. You're not deep dabbing. What are you doing?
Welcome to the Deep Dab Squad.
Dude, change the podcast and call it the deep dab.
No. We can make a separate one. That's just us only saying memes, and it'll be the Deep Dab podcast.
Are we just reciting them?
Oh, you have like soothing like piano music, or were you saying like the worst possible thing to ever say?
Skedaddle, skedoodle. It's an ASMR channel, of course.
Yeah, exactly.
Get on up there. Give them a little sample.
Okay.
Pick a
Oh,
good, a
God.
popular meme.
Road work ahead. Yeah, I sure hope it does.
Quality.
You like that? You dirty whore.
Oh my gosh.
Please be nice. Jeez.
No, this is disrespect ASMR. Have you seen those videos? They always pop up into my recommended. There's 3 parts, I think, where it's like beating you until you're unconscious ASMR.
What? No.
I have to show you guys after. It's so funny. It's like a part 3. Part 3, it's like 1 minute. He just takes off a belt, and he takes off another belt. And then he just starts like whipping the fucking
What are you
phone.
watching?
Dude, my recommended is so funny. I love it. Because, like, I go to the weird corners of YouTube all the time. And then, like, I'll watch anything from, like, a gaming video, like a podcast. I'll watch, like, conspiracy theories. I'll watch the fucking, like, weird horror videos. I don't care. I just usually watch stuff that's interesting to me. So my recommended is weird. It's also from an account that's now probably 7 or 8 years old. So, like, it's like, oh, what is he like now? Yeah.
How long have we been recording for?
Almost an hour.
Alright, should we?
Yeah, I was saying we should probably end it. So, a few things. I just want to say our setup is not good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not.
It's
very bad.
We're recording in my very large bedroom.
So we have
In my old
we have a
house.
table, a very short table.
Very, very child's table.
Yeah.
Dare I
Yeah.
say?
With it in fact has crayon on it.
Or is
Okay,
that
no,
paint?
that's pen.
Oh,
Oh.
wonderful.
My pen exploded, and I
Okay.
couldn't get it off.
So we
But
have
Do you like the cute washi tape?
yeah.
That kind of offsets the paint. Or the paint.
Okay,
Fucking
so
pen. There we go.
to explain the setup, it's just a table with
Yeah.
a mic on it,
Yeah.
with a computer that's not the one we're using to record.
No.
Yeah.
Saying
It has our like outline.
outline
Yeah.
of what we're vaguely supposed to talk about, and then to my left is I'm sitting on the floor. To the right of the table, so to my left is the computer that we're recording on,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
then
And then Kaden and I are sitting on a couch.
yes,
Yeah.
so yeah, that's
It's very bad.
It's yeah.
we're also going to set up social media. We set
Oh,
up.
yeah. We have an Instagram.
Yeah.
I'll just put it in the description of the
Yeah.
video.
Yeah.
It's just me, you, and the Jew.
no,
Yeah.
it's me, you, and the Jew podcast.
Yeah.
No, it's me, you, and the Jew.
No, I thought that was the.
No, hold on.
I'll pull
I'm
up.
right.
You are not right.
I am.
I don't take sides. I don't know.
Fucking hate how impartial you are.
No, I mean,
Because
for
I'm
the
right.
memes, yeah, no, but really, I am. I don't know.
Trump University. Yeah. Oh, it is the Jimmy and Jew
I was just about to say, what does that say?
Yeah, no, I thought it had podcast in it, but I wasn't sure.
Oh, even in it shows our original setup from 2 days ago.
Yeah.
In one of the posts, it's a video of me describing it.
Yeah.
If you wanna one-on-one me describing our setup, you can watch that. Hit me up.
Are we also? Did you make the Twitter or no?
Yeah, I'm gonna make a Twitter so you guys can whoever's watching.
If
is, like,
anybody,
yeah,
you know.
wants to just give us like topic ideas, again, feedback.
Tell us that we're bad.
I will literally have like the notifications for Twitter always on, so I'm gonna legit like answer everything.
Yeah.
Hopefully, probably not everything if we start getting like somehow popular.
Highly doubt it, but okay.
If we do, this is the beginning of a tragedy.
It's gonna be
Romeo
so
and
cringy.
Juliet. Who?
Oh my gosh. No, it's gonna be extremely cringy.
Yeah.
If like even a few months, if we continue, and then we look back, just for fun,
Yeah.
and it's really bad.
Honestly, that's something I'm looking forward to. Is like
I hate it.
doing a bunch of these, and like once we get like way better at this, looking back at this episode and being like, "Wow, that was shit."
No, I hate it. Anything that I do and I look back, I'm like, that's bad. Especially like because when we were in high school, we had to make like videos
Oh yeah.
for certain projects. Like I can't.
My favorite was the one you and two other people did. I know one of them we're calling Tall Boy.
And I know I know what one you're talking
Yeah,
about.
the French Revolution.
Oh my gosh,
That was
it's so
really
bad.
funny.
No, I can't watch it. The only part that I like is
When she's looking out the window
yeah,
and
yeah, because that's when Hello first like
Oh.
came
It's
out.
me.
I know you guys are both following me on Instagram.
Yeah.
This is like a side thing entirely. My account is like really old, so I have a lot of really old posts. If you go way back, you can see me and I'll just say his name after this because I don't really know his nickname. He's not in our school anymore. Or was he? No, he wasn't. He went to one of the Carolinas.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, Zach.
Yeah.
The Mormon?
Yes. Him. I used to go to his house every day, so we recorded like I think it was like extreme gym training. And
oh my gosh, hold on.
have you seen those?
Continue. But I'm pretty sure I know what you're talking about because I have gone through your account.
Yes. There's one. It's just literally him. So I have it basically at like eye level for me, and he's like way taller than me, and so it's him just like not even doing real pull-ups. And then I'm like, yeah, working. He's like, shut up. It's from like 2014 or something.
Oh my
I love
God.
it.
I
I
hate
hate
it.
the passage of time.
Yeah.
I hate basically everything I do after like a month.
Welcome to my life. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, high five for you.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, you know, yeah!
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna try and edit some audience clapping in there so everyone feels involved. If not, then I'm just lazy. You're welcome. All right. So, I think that's about it for
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
one.
Kiki.
I will say,
Hi.
Hold on,
episode-
should we wait for it?
Nah, it's
No,
fine.
Okay.
She's now the 4th member of the podcast.
so
Hi. Hi.
episode 2, I'm gonna say now, it's about like us talking about high school, which we
Yes.
said we were going to do in episode 2 in the original episode 1.
So we're still doing that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
so
that's
that's-
not re-recording it.
Yeah, it's just the OG. Okay, the dog's in my way.
I just don't want her to hit the mic with her.
Okay, so what's your wait? Do you guys have any quick hot takes?
Fuck Donald Trump?
No, politics.
no
Okay,
politics.
well,
That's guy.
I'm a history and political science major. Oh,
That's Guy.
our mic is Guy the Yeti.
Yeah, not being confused with Guy Fieri.
No, Guy the Yeti.
Guy the Yeti.
He fucking sucks.
Guy Fieri?
No, our mic.
Guy the Yeti, why?
Fuck him. I'm making a stance right now. Fuck him. It was my choice.
But he's blue.
You're the one that did all
But
the
he's
research.
blue.
Fuck him.
Okay,
Alright.
Yeah, no,
I'll
I'm
try.
Making,
I'll try if you really want me to.
Please don't. No, I'm making a stance right now.
Okay, that's your hot take?
Yeah.
That's the hot take for this episode,
Fuck
y'all.
you.
Guy the Yeti is shit.
Yeah, fuck him.
Fuck him.
Dude, he's got a little spot on him that I can't.
Yeah, he's got a little neck.
You just touched that, and that's probably gonna be. On
I didn't.
recording.
I ghosted it. I didn't touch it.
You ghosted Guy? How could you?
Dude,
Hey,
I hate
Steven,
him.
It's me, your boy.
Wait, which ghosting are we talking about? I did both. Dude, I
You
ghosted him and then I
Shane
killed
Minaj'd it
him.
and
Okay,
You stop
okay,
talking
we
to
have to end this
Yeah.
episode. Are you ready? Are you ready, guys? All right.
Do you know the tune still or no?
da 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 do.
Hey,
It's
you
dude-
just revealed it.
Wait. Is it? Do we do doo 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 or da da da?
It's
Doo doo doo.
doo-doo-doo.
You put da da da. It's doo doo doo. There's O's.
Fuck off.
You
All right, all
can
right.
cut all that out
All
or
right,
put it at
no,
the
no,
end.
no. All of this is gonna be in.
Oh,
Okay.
sure. Yeah.
All right.
Wait, fix
No.
the doc first because that's
Okay.
That's-
just wrong.
Okay, let's fix this afterwards.
No, right now.
Okay.
Stop the podcast.
The hottest.
No, that's a 0, not an O.
The extra hot take is, I guess I don't remember my own jingle.
No,
that I
you
made.
don't.
Yeah. What is da 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 Jew?
Da da da. Jew.
No, doo doo doo.
Yeah, because it
Jew.
rhymes.
Because it's the same.
Yeah.
You make
It's
the
because
same
this
mouth
podcast
shape.
is doo doo. Anyways.
Sure.
Are you like what, 10?
All right.
Sometimes.
All right. Can we fucking finish this so we can get on to episode 3? Fuck.
Yeah. All
This
right.
is so much better than your original episode 1.
All right.
All right. You ready? 3, 2, 1.
Do-do-do.
Jew. Bye. Release
Suck
it.
this kosher dick.